As you can see behind me, that's a 240 with a V8 in it. And as you can see behind this thing, we also have the E30, which doesn't have a whole lot more progress done to it. And that would be because of this thing. So I traded the E30, my daily E30, the blue one, for this monstrosity. It's got an AMG V8. It's a full drift car. And yeah. Now you might be wondering, what's the plans with this one? Because this one was also supposed to be a drift car. Well, that's kind of what we're gonna go over today. So this car is now gonna be, I'm gonna get it more finished and I'm gonna sell it. Because I got plans for this bad boy, because as you see, it's a convertible. And I read some forums and there's a pretty cool hardtop conversion we can do to it. And this car is basically just gonna be money so I can do some cool stuff to this car. And yeah, maybe buy my dad's Rambler and put it on bags and do road trips in it with Nick. Speaking of Nick, here's Nick's car. Started doing the Euro conversion to it that he spent way too much money on, but you know, we're not gonna get into that. But yeah, the Euro conversion is pretty cool on this. So these are the Euro bumpers here, and headlights, and a black plastic grille. And then that's the kind of style of the American bumpers. They were the big, chunky, awful looking things. But he needs an exhaust on, so you might see that on the channel. And you're definitely gonna see more of this on the channel. Probably do some cool videos with this, but we're definitely doing a hardtop swap. So today's plan, for right now, I'll put a clip in. I was doing some donuts in the grass. If you didn't see it on my Instagram already, I'll put that in. That's why the car's so dirty. So we're gonna wash that quick, and then we're also gonna wash the E30, and we're gonna finish doing the body work in here. Like, where's it at? All this is pretty rough. You see the holes in it there, or the little dimples in it. We're gonna smooth all that stuff out. We gotta wash all this. I gotta get all the bolts and stuff out of here from when we test fitted the motor, which it hit back here, but I'm not that worried about it because I have the factory like rubber stuff that goes along the fire, or the trans tunnel there, and on the firewall. So all that will be covered back up. That's why I don't care so much about this right there, because I have, oh, focus, I have stuff that'll go in right there. Clean this out, wash it, and then we're gonna do some filler. Guess we'll cut to some B-roll right now. I actually realized I've never washed. Shut up. I've never actually washed the E30. So there's a lot of stuff like this was completely black before. Same within there. You can kind of see it was completely black. Why is that tire? I don't know if it's picking it up, but the tire's steaming. Anyways, I gotta let this thing sit out in the sun, get some of that water off, and then start doing some sanding and do some body work. This thing I just kind of rinsed off because it had so much goddamn dust on it, but cool car. It's kind of hard to wash a car with no roof. I don't know if anyone's tried to wash a car that currently doesn't have a roof on it. It's a little weird. It's kind of hard to do. But yeah, I'll let that thing stay out there a little bit. And pack up this stupid power washer. I don't know if you guys could see in the time lapse, but this power washer is actually broken. It keeps doing some weird shit. All right, next clip is gonna be goddamn four-wheeler. Next clip is gonna be probably me doing some work on the E30. Yeah. So, me and Nick, I don't know what kind of camera angle this is. That's probably gonna vibrate a whole bunch. Me and Nick went and took the 240 out when we knew we shouldn't have. And we blew the diff up, had to go pick it up on the side of the road. And now we're going to Lanier. We're gonna go check out some drift cars. We got Joe. What's up? So, we're gonna go see what I could have been doing if I didn't blow the rear end out of that thing. Back in the shop, and we're gonna be pulling the diff on this thing because I don't exactly know a whole lot about 240s, but I need to figure out what the replacement is. And I know there's a whole bunch of different rear ends you can use for these cars, and I believe this is out of a 300ZX. I think the whole rear subframe is. So I gotta get under there and see what exactly I got going on, so I can either fix this one or buy a new one to put in its place. But yeah, see what else I broke too. That's the plan right now, and then eventually go back to doing body work on that sad looking thing out there. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Quick little update. Got the axles out, new shirt. So I don't know if you can see it up there, but right about here, there's 2 bolts there, 2 bolts on that side, 2 bolts on the other side. Got all that out. A few 12 millimeters. And now we have to get the drive shaft off. And then we can start unbolting the diff. There's 4 bolts on the front cover there, right in the middle of the screen there. And then there's 2 on the bottom of the diff that mount it to the chassis as well. And then this thing should be out and we can inspect it and see how messed up it is. Don't really want to crawl under there again. Next clip, the diff should be out, and we're gonna see how badly I messed it up. I got the diff out of the car.
Yeah, it's good.
There's the hole, and as you can see, it is no longer a welded diff. We're gonna crack this open and see what the damage is, and if it's repairable, or if I just need to get a whole new diff. It's definitely got broken welds. It doesn't look like it was welded very good.
Oh, juice everywhere. We're painting the block.
Oh, this thing's usable.
I don't know.
Alright, we'll be back after we check it out some more. So we're just finishing up. I got the plates made here to go into the diff between the gears. Just cleaning that up to get painted. Got the diff cover over here painted. Hopefully I can get this thing welded this week and we can go try it out. So I got the plates tacked in place. It's a welded diff again, sort of. Paint's still drying a little. Can't really spin it, hold on. There you go. Spinning both flanges. So I guess it's a welded diff again. Productive day. Very good. But I gotta wait till I can weld it up at work because I don't have the right process here. I just got it tacked with what I have here. And yeah, so that's probably gonna be it for this YouTube video. I think Joe's very proud of his painting.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
And Nick got, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but Nick got some of his Euro bumpers on. So it matches the front now. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. And hopefully next video will be maybe a track day, maybe us just ripping on the car. We still have to bleed the brakes on it. And we have to get tires for it. Later, guys.